I saw him get juiced up about Adams and that Green Bay Packers offense.
Play both sides, Kay.
Oh, trust me, I know how to play both sides. Peter Schrager is here. Kyle Brandt is here. I'm Kay Adams, and it's time for the Lead Block.
Lead Block.
And we start with Tom Pelissero. Tom, let's go. Championship Sunday is almost here. What is the latest, my friend, on Patrick Mahomes? Refresh, give us the update.
Okay, Patrick Mahomes remains in the concussion protocol. He is also still dealing with that injured toe. But some good signs on Wednesday. Chiefs coach Andy Reid said that Mahomes took all the snaps in a very light, almost walkthrough type of practice, and he does feel good. Now, the Chiefs and Mahomes still have to go through the concussion protocol here. It's a 5-step process for return to play that culminates with the need to be cleared by an independent neurologist before Mahomes would be allowed to be on the field on Sunday against the Bills. Reid said today is a big day not only for Mahomes, but running back Clyde Edwards-Helaire and wide receiver Sammy Watkins, who are both trying to come back from their injuries this week. Okay?
Thank you so much, Tom. We've got lots of NFL superstars talking to the media yesterday. We'll grab more info from you throughout the day here on NFL Network. I loved seeing a hype man speech. I sit here between two of the best hype men that exist right now, Kyle Brandt and Nate Burleson. And when I saw this, I was like, oh, maybe Tre'Davious White could give these two a run for their money. Take a look.
Okay.
The next person that's coming, y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what hit it for. You know what I mean? Rolls Royce driving, private jet flying, all pro first team, the most receptions, the most yards in Buffalo Bills history, the first receiver to go first team all pro in the organizational history, Stephon Diggs, you know what I mean?
Tre'Davious White, he was my choice for first team all personality, I believe, and he's showing it right there. They are loose and excited. Right now it's time to talk Who's Better by Truist, guys. Nobody's better than Trey White introducing you in a virtual press conference. We loved it. And the duo of Allen to Diggs has produced some receiving stats that were better than the rest of the entire league. The Chiefs are going to be watching for those guys at Arrowhead. Which duo are you watching on Championship Sunday, guys? 2 games, 1 duo.
The duo I'm watching, Antoine Winfield and Devin White.
Okay.
These guys are fantastic. They can do it all. They're young, they're talented, they're explosive, and they do the dirty work. What you don't typically see from safety / corner in Antoine Winfield. And this play right here was one of the biggest, when getting that ball out. But the simple fact that they can hit you, they can intercept you. And you look at Devin White's numbers this year, 140 plus tackles, 9 sacks.
Crazy.
That's the most in the last 25 years for somebody to be able to do that. Almost 10 sacks. And here's a little fun nugget for you. When you look at these two guys play, Devin White's going to be all over the field. That's just how he plays. Antoine Winfield Jr., he had that fantastic forced fumble on Jared Cook, which pretty much changed the game. His father intercepted Aaron Rodgers week 4, 2009. So the question is Aaron Rodgers going to throw an interception to Antoine Winfield Sr. and then Antoine Winfield Jr.? How about that for things coming full circle? So I got those two right there, young, talented, and ferocious.
I've been enjoying this Bills week on our show, guys. I've got a sweatshirt for you. Can we get rid of that little voice? This here says, pick your poison. What duo? I don't know. You tell me. You want Demarcus Robinson? Nope. You want Clyde Edwards-Helaire? You want Travis Kelce? You want Mahomes? Do you want Hardman 17? Do you want Watkins? Do you want Hill? Do you want Bell? I didn't even mention Pringle. I didn't even mention Sherman. I didn't even mention Chad Henne running for the first round. This sweatshirt right here is my answer. Pick your poison. You tell me which one. We can go with any of them. I love the flips we're doing for the Bills this week. I've got to finally, Thursday at 9 a.m., finally put my foot down and say, enough? Enough is enough with the Bills, Isaiah McKenzie. Okay, I'm exploding right now because for all week we've been quiet and I've been biting my lip. Do we forget who they're playing against? They're playing against Mahomes. They're playing against Tyreek. They're playing against Kelce. Sammy Watkins might be back. He didn't play the first time. You're going to get Pringle. You're going to get them all. They're all going to be rolling out there. And I think number 31, Darrell Williams, might have something in store as well.
Peter, Gabriel Davis has been very good for the Bills.
If I hear one more thing about Gabriel Davis in the same conversation as Travis Kelce.
But Isaiah McKenzie really had some great plays.
I know we're intoxicated with the Bills. The fans are amazing. But the Chiefs are really good, too. This sweatshirt is from my guy, Reggie. I went out and I bought this sweatshirt because I saw it online and I'm like, it's amazing. Pick your poison. Chiefs, I don't have a duo. I've got a million options.
No duo.
They are so loaded. Let's go.
What is this, like an apothecary?
It is, my friend. This is Harry Potter type-ish.
Like a scene from Dumb and Dumber, just a little
Yeah,
poison.
like, you know in Zelda you would go in with your rupees and you could pick out one of the things? Like, I feel like you just buy them all, like supermarket sweep.
Mafia, mount up!
Little beak.
Better mount up.
You ride right out of town.
You better ride you right out of town, boy.
They got a lot of weapons.
They do.
Peter, that was really good. I don't have a shirt. I don't have
excited.
I got nothing.
All right. Let me shift gears. Peter, that was very good. I'm going to go back to the National Football Conference, and I want to show a play that's going to seem insignificant. It's actually very significant. My duo right now is Tom Brady and the road. Brady's old. You don't want to travel. Stay at home. Stay in Florida. It's where you play your best football. Show the play that I'm talking about. This is going to be an old play. This is Bucs versus Saints week 1. Tom Brady is going to be picked off by Janoris Jenkins for a pick 6, and he goes, and the Saints won the game. Now, why is that play significant? That interception is the last interception Tom Brady has thrown on the road this season. Week 1 in September. He has not thrown a road pick since. Wow. You might say, is that some kind of record? I'm glad you mentioned that. It is the all-time streak in NFL history of consecutive throws on the road without interception. This is not being talked about. Now look at this. He's number 1 at 368 current. Number 2, Tom Brady 4 years ago. And then it's Bledsoe, Breeze, and Rodgers in years past. Again, consecutive passes on the road without an interception since 1948 is a current streak that Tom Brady is taking into Lambeau Field. This is not talked about. I think it's totally relevant because all the heat right now is Rodgers is playing great. Rodgers is playing great. Of course he is. Brady's doing incredible things too. They're like, yeah, he's being fine. No, he's better than fine. He has not made a huge mistake in somebody else's stadium since week 1. That is a wild stat. My duo is Brady and the road. I don't know what the hell he's doing in his hotel room or plyometrics or all that stuff he's doing. It's working because, oh my gosh, if the Packers pick him off this weekend, it breaks the longest streak in NFL history. Peter's got a poison rack. I got a hell of a nugget. Sorry. Take that.
That's our show.
Did you say a poison rack?
Yeah, Peter's got an incredible rack. It's a rack of poison. Rack of poison.
I didn't even mean to.
Yeah, somewhere Brett Michaels is like, yeah, Peter.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Pick your poison.
What do you got?
Nothing
Every
like that.
rose
Nothing
has
like
a-
that. When I heard this question about duos, I right away thought about, a little, because we're obviously not mentioning the top duos that will be in this. Allen and Diggs, all of those. These are just like things that are intriguing to us. And I like it. I like the freezing cold take vibe around this time of year. So I'm going to look right to Rodgers and LaFleur because just remember how scrutinized this relationship was before they even met each other. It was Aaron Rodgers isn't going to listen to Matt LaFleur, and Matt LaFleur is not going to let him be part of the offense, and blah, 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 blah. These two work together really, really well. Their relationship has worked out, and they have this yin and yang thing going on, and it came up a little bit. I didn't ask about Matt LaFleur. I actually asked Aaron Rodgers when I spoke to him about stress and about how he's feeling. Just take a look. When's the last time you were stressed out on the field?
It's been a while, probably. I mean, Matt, every now and then stresses me out a little bit. I have to look over and be like, "Hey, relax, we're okay.
Really?
We got it."
You have to talk him down. I love that. I love hearing
That's when you wish there was a two-way. I can only hear him, but sometimes I want to just like, Maddie, hey, we're good. I got this.
I just love it, Trey, because it's freezing cold takes. Like, they weren't going to work out. They're clearly yin and yang, and he brought him up right away. And he's been talking about how he loves that he empowers the other guys like Hackett to do their thing, their niches, their motivational taglines, whatever it is. It's worked out seamlessly between the two of them. They have the #1 scoring offense in the league.
Such great respect, and I mentioned it yesterday, and Kay, you hit it on it there. Like, they have such a good dynamic. It wasn't like that with Mike McCarthy at the end, and I'll say this, Rodgers helped build this offense. It was a collaborative piece. So if there is a mistake, he's as much to blame and as reliable and accountable as anyone.
I love it. You bought that sweatshirt?
I bought the sweatshirt. I hope it's okay. I hope the Bills fans don't come after me on Twitter.
They will.
Bills fans are...
Le'Veon get some poison?
Le'Veon is, I guess.
I'll take my chances.
Let's
Wow. Loud up.
Hello.
Let's bring in Tom Pelissero. All right, Jack Kerouac.
A rash, that's all you're going to get.
The Jacksonville Jaguars, Tom, nice to have you on the show. Welcome. They've hired Trent Baalke as their new GM. What can you tell us about the move?
Okay, this was the expected move and one that we reported a couple of days ago. The Jaguars just made it official a few minutes ago. Trent Baalke, their new general manager. Now, he had been running the Jaguars football operation as the interim GM since Dave Caldwell was fired back in November. In fact, Balky sat in on head coaching interviews during this cycle, a head coaching interview process, of course, that led them to Urban Meyer. Shad Khan praised Balky in a statement, talked about his history, understanding the dynamics of the NFL, so that he thinks it'll be a great partnership between Balky and Urban Meyer. Now, Khan also has made clear in the past this is going to be a coach-driven program. Balky will manage the personnel side. Those two together, along with Shad Khan, I'm sure, going to be making that #1 pick that we all believe, as of now, will probably turn into Trevor Lawrence.